What's going on, guys? My name is Christo and I'm going to be leading the sports department here on HPG Studios, and we got some interesting topics today, so let's get right into it. So this Thursday is the NFL draft. It's going to be a little bit different this year considering that it's going to be virtual. 56 or 58 prospects that are going to be invited to like a Zoom call, I think, and it's going to be interesting since Roger Goodell is announcing the picks from his basement. Earlier this week, Ian Rappaport reported that multiple players from the NFL had their drug tests flagged back in February at the Combine. One of those being top draft prospect, offensive lineman Mekhi Becton. Reports that I'm reading that it's kind of just, not that significant. It was months ago. He never failed a drug test in college. But the Browns love controversy, and they love to draft people who have a lot of controversy, so I wouldn't doubt that, he's still going to be selected at 10. He had an outstanding Combine, so just hopefully there aren't really any off-the-field issues. Can't really tell until then, so we'll see. Another thing to mention is that Tua Tagovailoa's name has been hitting the headlines recently. The other day they released his Wonderlic score, which is a 13, which was what was initially thought. And Dan Orlovsky was, pretty critical about it, saying, it doesn't match his tape. But ESPN came out and said that they had the wrong score and that he actually got a 19, which is one below the average. The Wonderlic score is interesting. It's not necessarily something that's going to change the player's career, but it can give you, an idea of, can this player read defenses? Is he going to be able to remember a playbook? Is he just a sharp guy off the field? Ultimately, I don't think it's going to affect him much at all. It looks like the favorites right now for him to be drafted are to the Los Angeles Chargers, which in my opinion, I think is a better fit with the Dolphins. The best option they can go for is having Tua go to the Dolphins and Justin Herbert to the Chargers. I just think they each fit those schemes better. But with the draft this Thursday, we'll have to see what happens. So Odell Beckham Jr.'s name has been, in the headlines a lot recently, talking about trade rumors, how he could be potentially sent to Minnesota for a 2nd and 5th round pick. Honestly, I don't really see that happening. The Browns aren't the smartest franchise, but I just don't see what they gain from that. But Adam Schefter came out and he said he had a source in with the Browns that are saying that he is not going to be traded and they don't even really have an interest. Paul DePodesta, who works for the Browns in the organization, and he had said that, it's frustrating because they just denied all of these, trade rumors, but his name just keeps coming up. He wasn't showing the production that he normally would, but he had 1,000 yards. For as of right now, for the foreseeable future, I don't see him getting traded. Michael Jordan's 10-part documentary series, The Last Dance, will be airing this Sunday, and it'll already aired episode 1 and 2 by the time that this video will go up. I'm pretty young, and I never actually got the chance to see Michael Jordan play. But I'm definitely gonna be interested. It's gonna be cool to see a perspective from things that have never really been seen before. So I'm definitely interested and gonna have to tune in. Just one day after Leonard Fournette had publicly called for Cam Newton to be a good fit for the Jaguars, his name is now in the trading block. I don't really see why Cam Newton would go to the Jaguars, or why the front office would even reach out to him. It seems like Gardner Minshew is the guy that they're gonna want to go with. I don't really see that Cam Newton would be a good fit for the Jaguars. But it honestly is pretty ironic that, he's trying to make changes for the Jaguars offense, potentially dethrone Gardner Minshew, who looks like the guy right now, but now he's on the trading block. Although he seemed to be pretty vocal that he wasn't too upset about that, posting a picture on Instagram looking that he doesn't really want to be a part of the franchise anymore. So there's a lot of uncertainty surrounding the rest of the NBA season, but if we take a look into the offseason here for a second, rumors for a potential trade of Kyle Kuzma and Danny Green for Buddy Hield of the Sacramento Kings. In my opinion, this is a great trade. For the Lakers, though, I think this would be a huge win. Buddy Hield is averaging 19, almost 20 points per game. LeBron works really well with shooters, and Buddy Hield was this year's three-point contest champion. I also think Buddy Hield can be a guy who's going to lead the team when James and Anthony Davis are on the bench. He's talented enough to be able to lead the team. He's not a bad playmaker, and I think he fits perfectly into their system. But the Lakers are definitely in a win-now position. And that's all I have for the Sports Week in Review. You're watching HPG Studios, and make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.